Alright guys, in this tutorial what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use an LCD screen. I'll show you where to find it in the Arduino, and I'll explain some features of it and some methods and how it works. Alright, so there's a few things you can do. If you want, you can do the whole circuit from scratch, but Tinkercad provides you with a starter kit, so we're just going to go ahead and use that. Alright, there are a lot of different pins here. This is a pretty big circuit. You really don't need to know what they all do. Just know that these DS, DB5, DB4, DB6, all this stuff, these are your data pins. So the Arduino is going to go ahead and send data to these pins automatically. This is your LED anode pin. This is similar to like a 7-segment display where it's responsible for providing light to the LEDs. And that's the LED cathode, so that's just the positive and negative of the screen. This right here is a dimmer. If you notice, it's hooked to power, so I can mess around with the position of the potentiometer, and it'll vary the brightness of your screen, all right? So this is your starter kit. You really don't have to know what these pins do, okay? Because they give you starter code here, which is really nice. It explains what these pins do if you want to go ahead and look over it. You know, send pin to digital pin 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, so on and so forth. The one thing that's important to know is this: liquid crystal LCD. Well, there's a few things you have to do. You have to include this library. This library provides a level of abstraction, so you really don't need to know how this thing works. You just need to know how the code works. You don't need to know all the hardware underneath. The library takes care of it for you. Where does 12115432 come from? Well, 12115432 right here. These are the data pins. So this is the pins that it's going to send data over automatically. Just know which, if you swap those around, you have to change these numbers. All right, LCD.begin 16.2. What does that mean? Well, that means the LCD has 16 columns by 2 rows. So if you're looking at it, there's 16 columns this way and there's 2 rows that way. Great. LCD.print hello world. Okay, so it's just going to print hello world on it. So if we hit play, you'll see hello world. Now, it'll print it automatically at the first pixel in the upper left-hand corner. All right, so what is this? What's going on here? LCD.set cursor 01. So 01 means go to the 0th column and go to the row 1. This is 0, 0, this is 0, 1. The first one is 0 and the second one is 1. That's how it works with rows. And for columns, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0 through 15. So that's how that works. LCD.millis divided by 2. This is just doing the seconds. So you're taking the millis and dividing it by 1,000 and you're getting your seconds. Okay? That's all that's happening. Maybe I don't want to put it 0, 1. Maybe I want to put it 0, 5. So let's see what that does. Let's see here. Let's do 5, 0. I got it backward. There it is. Okay. So we want 5, 1. So 1 is the row, and 5 is a column. So we'll go columns, rows, just like in Java. So this is row 0, row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. And this is, I'm sorry, column 0, column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5. And this is row 1, row 0. Row 0, row 1. So this is column 5, row 1. And there you go. And it'll keep drawing. How about if we did 11, 1. It's going to be 11 over now. It's going to be there. How would we get it right here? Well, that's 11. So that's 12, 13. So that would be 13, right? And if we run it, it won't be in the spot we want. It's going to be underneath. How do we get it to move up here? Well, we can just, instead of a 1, we can put a 0. And there you go. So now, that's how we navigate around the screen for drawing. All right, so let's see here. How long have we been going? About 5 minutes. So hopefully you have a kind of an idea how to set the cursor, how to print something out. You don't have to print out millis. You can print out whatever you want. I could say lcd.print, I don't know, hi. And let's put it at, I don't know, 7 over 1 down. You can do whatever you want. You can print out whatever you want there. We're actually going to use this to print out values from all our sensors. So in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a temperature sensor. We'll set up a heat sensor and some other sensors. And then we'll read them using different buttons. And then we're going to display their output on the LCD depending on which button we press. So we're going to get that circuit set up for next video. All right, thanks for watching.